At the same time, there was also an agriculture day run by what I mentioned before, the CDIR program on climate change, agriculture and food security, together with many other partners in the agriculture sector. Also a very good side event. Many of the agriculture issues were debated there, but they were two separate meetings. So last year we decided that let's join them and have a landscape forum. And that triggered some interesting reactions. Forestry institutions said, well, we can't do that because our issues will disappear. We will not be visible. And interestingly, the agriculture institution said, oh, we can't do that because our issues will not be visible. I thought that was quite interesting. And therefore, we've discussed this quite a lot over the past 6 months. And the conclusion is that it's actually the exact opposite. This is the only way we can make sure that the role of the sectors are strengthened. Well, maybe not the only way, but it's a way to strengthen the role of the sectors, to make the sectors be relevant to the development goals. Because if we continue on our isolated tracks, it won't be. We will be very comfortable in our existing institutions, but isolated. I won't dwell on that. We can come back to that in the discussion maybe. So in November, we're having the first Global Landscape Forum. It will be very interesting to see where this is then going. One of the ideas we have in the climate change context is that we can't continue, if you remember my matrix with fragmented solutions, we can't continue to discuss RED, agriculture and land use change in separate fora. We need somehow to bring them together. And we have quite good support for this approach. Now, land, labor and capital. And I mentioned earlier that we always have a strong focus on land. We hear about hectares here and there. We hear about how to manage the land in different ways. But very seldom do we go into the other production factors. And this is, of course, classical economic theory. I'm not an expert in, but I think I can say something about it. First, an anecdote on labor. I was in